Hi there, welcome to another video from the Vickers MG Collection of Research Association. This one I want to announce an event that we're planning, which is our peak event, our pinnacle event for our commemorations of the 100th anniversary of the disbandment of the Machine Gun Corps. So on the 16th of July this year, 2022, we will be hosting a Spotlight Saturday event at the National Army Museum in Chelsea. And hopefully you'll all be able to come along to that, because we're effectively going to be taking the collection from here in Swindon up there and spreading around the museum, supplementing it with reenactors, living history, some additional information displays, some talks throughout the day, some different collections that you may not have seen before as well. And we'll be sharing as much information as we can about the Machine Gun Corps from 1915 to 1922 and the legacy that the Machine Gun Corps left us in terms of understanding machine gunnery, the art, the science, how that developed right up until the present day. And it's really important that the Machine Gun Corps, although it was only 7 years in existence, it's left us with that huge amount of information that was developed during the Great War. Think about how we started the Great War using machine guns. Defensive positions, two guns, a pair working together. And by 1917, really, but certainly by the end of the war, we've got hundreds of Vickers machine guns, hundreds of machine guns working together. Vickers machine guns with the Machine Gun Corps, Lewis guns with the infantry, and in 1922 that all changes. It hands back to the Machine Gun Corps disbanded on the 15th of July. The anniversary is the day before our events are really close by, and we're effectively saying, look, on that day it was handed back to the infantry battalions, the cavalry regiments, and that not only were the physical guns sort of handed over, but the intellect, the knowledge that had been built by the Machine Gun Corps was handed over as well. In the form, machine gunnery was this true science and art development together. So join us on the 16th. I'll give you a preview now using some of the software to look around the National Army Museum of how I see that developing. It will change, I'm sure, but certainly, this is my first look on it, having talked about it only a couple of days ago and had a walk around there. So hopefully you can see what we're trying to do. Hopefully you can come along and support us, to come along and see us on the day, but perhaps support us beforehand. We've got more events coming. Hopefully you've seen the fact that we've got those postcards being shared every day at the moment in 2022. So, and we've got different publishing tasks, we've got different sort of exclusive information we're sharing as well, and possible different events to be going to. So the national event was one of my key aims for this year, to make sure that we had something central to pin everything off. Now we have that, 16th of July, Saturday the 16th of July 2022. Please come along to Chelsea to the National Army Museum and visit us, and join me now as I have a quick look around the museum.
So as you enter the National Army Museum, so this is the door here, the entrance door here. I can use this simulation or model or graphic map, whatever you want to call it, to show you around. So this on the left hand side here, with the field gun there, is sort of waiting area for actually one thing that main desk there, we're saying this in here is a soft play area, which is really well themed, and I was quite impressed by that. But anyway, I didn't go on any of the equipment, I just had a look. So the main entrance, we will come in here, and then along this walkway we will start our timeline of machine gunnery, hopefully covering some pre-Machine Gun Corps period material, and as people will walk down this area, they'll be presented with more Vickers machine guns, as we go towards the main display. This is the shop where we'll hopefully be able to collaborate and have some of the material, some of the books, etc. Available. And then we have this main space here, and this main space, we're currently in this area here, is a universal carrier, which we will use. We will make central to part of the display about the Second World War and how the machine gun battalions use the Vickers, adding some sort of layout boards. We won't be doing anything to the carrier itself, because obviously that's one of the artifacts in the museum, but we will be explaining how the carrier was used. We may put into this central area our limbered wagon, so that people can understand how that went from the limbered wagon through to the universal carrier. Our displays. So it's in this area here, the carrier, in the entrance to their soldier gallery. And we will, sorry for spinning around, there's now a helicopter, I believe it's a Lynx, sat up in the roof here, but we have this space to use down in this area as well. What I will do is, this will have a, here we go, whoa, so we'll be able to come down the stairs, and this will have some Ireland 1922 regiment displays in it at the same time. They may be pushed back for the day. I want to see how those develop, and actually if we can incorporate, because obviously those regiments didn't receive their Vickers machine guns back because they were disbanded at around the same time that the Machine Gun Corps disbanded. So, but they have an important part to tell about those soldiers that were linked across into Ireland or came from those Irish regiments to serve in the Machine Gun Corps. We have this area where we may add some more bigger equipment and some more displays and some more machine gunnery stuff. We may use the foil centre, which is some of the sort of talk rooms and things like that for some talks that we plan throughout the day. There's 2 rooms in there that we will use. We will be able to use if we want to. So we can go through back around this area here, then down. If we can, oh no, I've gone up. Look, blimmin' maps. Can I go into that area? See the world? No, I've gone up into the shop. This is not the map's fault. This is my fault. So please think about that. We're going to try and key into as many things as possible that we have. Here we go. Can I go down the stairs? Click. Yes, that's the other room, foil 1, that we'll be using or potentially using. Can I get, so we've got this area here that leads down to the Templar library, where we may put our the Machine Gun Corps database down in there, so that people can do a bit more research, some more archive material with some individuals to be able to explain that. Then upstairs, so we've done pre-Great War, Great War, interwar period. We will try and probably get into this area here to try and explain that. If the 1922 regiments are disbanded, we might expand that into the infantry and the cavalry work. Let's go to the upper, so I'm on the lower ground floor I went on and I've explained. Let's go upper ground, and we're into the cafe, where we may well be hosting a reception on the evening before for some invited guests and partners to have a quick look round. Then let's go up to the 2nd floor, and at the moment there's the, oh, where am I? No, I don't want to be 2nd floor. Society and Army. I want it to be down there somewhere. I can't work it out. Up here. So there's 2 things going on at the moment. Oh, I'm in the soldier gallery. There's 2 things that are going on at the moment. You've got the Brothers in Arms exhibition, which will be closed by the time we present the machine gunnery exhibitions. You then have the Foe to Friend exhibition, which is very much about the transition of Germany and post-war material. And we want to work with that as much as we can. Oh, I've gone down again. We want to work with that as much as we can and start to explain how the post-war machine gun use worked. I'm going to go back up here to see whether it will let me go into that now. I think it's because some of the galleries are shut and some are open. Society and the Army will be shut when we do our display, but we are basically, we'll be able to take over the museum and use it to show everything that we want to about the Machine Gun Corps 1915 to 1922, and then the legacy of that machine gunnery from 1922 to the present day. 100 years of not necessarily stagnant, because things have been done with machine gunnery, pepper pots, things like that, but certainly to show that legacy of intellect, science that the Machine Gun Corps left armies around the world to understand machine gunnery in its full extent. So hopefully you can join us the 16th of July in Chelsea, the National Army Museum, where we'll be able to display and fully expand, take the collection that we have here in Swindon to share with many, many more people than we'll ever be able to get here. So say 16th of July, Saturday, get it in your diaries, and we look forward to seeing you there.
So there we go. That was a look around the museum. Hopefully you can see what I'm trying to create there. So come along on the 16th of July and see how it turns out. Perhaps compare it back with this video. I certainly will. See how it develops. And hopefully you've also noticed that we're using a new logo, the MGC, the Machine Gun Corps 1915 to 1922, and then the 100 with those couple of bullets going through it. And then, you know, that machine gunnery 1922 to 2022 legacy piece as well. Those two themes that we're trying to develop this year. You'll see that logo start to appear on everything that we're doing. That's part of the centenary activity. We've got, you know, a version with our logo next to it, and we'll have our partner logos alongside that with all the different organisations that we hope to get involved with on the day and throughout the year. So yeah, you'll see that appear. If you want to get involved, then please get in touch with me or with the association, and we'll see how we can incorporate what you're interested in, what you're doing, so that we can, you know, pull this together and make this centenary, you know, really strong, and, you know, recognise the efforts that the Machine Gun Corps put into creating machine gunnery as this science. So yeah, look forward to seeing you on the 16th of July. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Please support us on Patreon if you're able to, and let us know of anything you'd like to see in the future. I look forward to hearing from you.